Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm on the Saturday morning shift, so I don't want to talk for long. Bank holiday weekend as well. I've only got a couple of jobs to do this morning. I've just been mad busy all week, as you'll see in the video. First few days on this job I'm going to show in this episode. First time working for this builder, so it's always a little bit, you're not sure how they sort of operate, but to be honest, the foreman's absolutely sound on this job. So yeah, it's a big first fix we've got going on, all underfloor heating. We've got like wall hung frames and stuff, so it'll be a nice job when we get cracking on it. It was just the first day, all the drains and that were in the wrong place, so I had all them to sort, so it was a little bit chopping up concrete is never fun, having to set drains and stuff, but you'll see in the video what we're sort of doing and how we're sort of working, and you'll sort of see this job progress quite quickly. So yeah, hopefully enjoy this one. I just want to say massive thank you for 5k subs as well. I honestly never thought we'd get that far. It genuinely means a lot. When I'm having a bad day, it's nice to come home and read nice comments as well, so thank you so much for that. I won't babble on any longer, and we'll see you in the episode. Thank you for watching. So just on this first fix here, I'm just looping in my hot cold and my secondary. I've got quite a bit to do on this job, to be fair. This is all coming out, this is all existing. We have got new digital showers going in. I've got hot and colds dropping down there for back-to-back basins and toilets. New digital shower, so I need a hot cold across here. I'm taking a secondary over there, and then that's all the hot and colds in on this side. I've also got towel rail circuits, just got Jacob putting the underfloor heating in. I'll show you that in a second, the overlay boards. Yesterday I had a right nightmare setting all the drains up. You can see I've got floor gullies for the shower, so we've got one shower there, one shower there. That one's a tray, that one's a floor gully. And then what else we got? Yeah, we've got loads to crack on with this. Cylinders and everything are going through there. We've got we've got two smaller cylinders for this end because we ain't got the head height in the roof, and then we've got one cylinder for the other end. But yeah, that's what I'm cracking on with, all in copper. Again, you can't run your secondaries in plastic anyway, so 15mm secondary, and then we just got hot and cold. I've spaced these so we can lag them as well. And then we've got all heat recovery to go in as well. So we've got another digital shower going over there, just one shower below there. So yeah, I've got a bit to crack on with. It's my second day here. Yesterday I was mainly setting drains up, but I had a right nightmare on them, so I didn't really film anything. But yeah, this should be all right, all the copper work, and I'll show you the underfloor in a second. So we're using the Heta overlay system. It has got insulation under this floor, but they already screeded the floors before we got here, so we've got no choice but to go for this overlay system. So you just contact spray adhesive these boards down, and then obviously the pipes lay in the grooves. So nice and easy. We just got to get them set up. So in this room here, we've got to come up that side, and then we've got one loop coming back through and round, so half of it, plus it goes into this bathroom here. So as I say, I've set all these floor drains up. These will pick up a bit for us as well if we need to, but I had a job getting them in yesterday. So yeah, Jacob's just working hard getting these down, and I'm just concentrating on hot and cold. So we've got wall hung toilets, we've got one wall hung toilet there, one wall hung toilet there. I've just got hot and colds coming down here. I'm not dropping a secondary into here because it don't really need it. It's up in the roof anyway. And then just a wall hung basin, semi-pegged on that side. Frame there, toilet there, so it's opposite, split round. So I just need hot and cold into here, ready for that. And then we've got underfloor heating. We've also got towel rails off the central heating going in there with electric element. So I need to get a heating circuit across here as well. But other than that, it should be fine. So yeah, plenty to crack on with, which is good, and it shouldn't be a bad job, this one. So this is the contact adhesive we use. It's really good stuff. It's obviously for the boards. It's for polystyrene as well, so it doesn't melt in. So within a minute or 2 minutes, that's completely gone off and completely solid. On top of here, in theory, if it was being tiled, you can put flexible tile adhesive straight on top of here, but we've got vinyl floor, so it's like a fibre latex. It's about 5.5mm thick. And they just put all that everywhere, and then the vinyl goes straight on top. Obviously underneath this floor we have got insulation, and then we've got more insulation with these polystyrene blocks to obviously get the thermal loss through the floor, which should be fine. I don't know why we're putting overlay down. We should have used a clip system really, but what can we do now? So yeah, has that gone off, Jacob? So he's just laid that one, and you can see already it's grabbed. So it's proper good stuff, that. Yeah, it's gone off already, look. I know somebody said on my last video, why are you fitting the cheap shower waste? I don't normally fit them, and I'm not fitting them on this job. It's just because the last job, you know, some jobs they are what they are. They respect, but generally I'll swap them out for like my Calpine. This one I'm fitting working on. So yeah, I don't know what make they are, but I always fit the branded ones. So I'm just setting these pipes up in the roof. It's a little bit noisy on this side. Obviously I'm taking 22 to here, to this shower, and then we'll just take 15 across the basin that's behind me. I might, well, I'll probably put new board down, but these digital showers, all we need is a hot and cold in, very similar to this, and then we've just got fixed outlet head, so we've only got one outlet on them. But obviously we'll have 2 boxes up here for the 2 showers. So we just need hot and cold across to here. We'll probably put lever valves over here somewhere. But all I'm worried about is the shell, getting all the pipework in this end today. So yeah, that's what I'm cracking on with. I'm using space off clips, so obviously if we can lag these, it's very important on your secondary, otherwise you'll just lose so much heat. But yeah, it should be all right. Should be all right. I'm more than happy. And then, as I say, I've just got to run a separate heating leg in for the towel rails, but I'll keep them away so you can so it don't pick any heat up, and we'll lag all them as well. It should be absolutely fine. And then you'll see the other bathroom over there. Just got to get over there. Same again, really. Digital shower, and then just hot and cold to the basin. So I'm just having to step these hot and colds over this steel, pain in the bum these steels sometimes. And then, as I say, I'm going to leave 2 T's off there for the digital showers, and then just pick them hot and colds up that end for the basin. This end's done then. One thing for certain, that'll not leak the amount of soil that's on there. That'll be alright. So once that's all lagged, you'll never see it anyway, but I'd sooner see a snot than a leak any day of the week. Yeah, getting these in now. I've just got these hot and colds dropping down here. Just use a couple of clips, hold them in position while I solder them 2 sockets on. I've bent them across the top because obviously we tighten the eaves. I still need to get some clips on these timbers, but I've kicked that back one back, so just so we can get some lagging on there and get some clips. But it's a little tip to stop it dropping while you're soldering. And we'll just get them 2 soldered up. They're ready then, and we're just in this room. So we just got shower over there, again wall hung frame, basin, towel rail, hot and cold and secondary coming across there, and then just digital shower above there, but not the old ones. We're using new ones obviously, just with a fixed outlet head. So yeah, I'm going to drop hot and colds down this one here, towel rail down the stud in. So yeah, should be fine. Just get them swung across. All that end's pretty much done, and I'm just going to run a heating circuit in a minute as well. Right, so most of my hot and colds are in now. I've just run them all the way across. That's my secondary. I'll probably end it here. I've just got these basin and toilet to pick up. So I'll end up joining the secondaries in here with a balance valve and stuff. Just taken 22, that'll be the cold. Still need one off the hot across this digital shower we've got to go in here. It's not this one. Somebody's cut all the cables off these, but we've got new Myra ones going in. So yeah, they're all in. As I say, another heating circuit, I'll just run down this side just to pick up that towel rail over there that's going on that wall. And then I'm pretty much done in what they call this side of the house, copper work. Jacob's putting all his overlay in down there, I don't know if you can see. But he's got, what, halfway across, so it's not too bad. Obviously we've got all the pipes to put in yet. But yeah, not looking too bad. Just trying to keep things as straight as possible. It's never easy, but it looks fine. Ideally I didn't want to go up and down. Obviously it can airlock a bit on your secondary, but not much you can do with the steels. So yeah, just put one more T in there. I'll just take 15 to the basins, that'll be fine. And yeah, other than that, they're all in. Right, so this is end of the run on these. I've actually got an outside tap going that way on the cold, but my hot and my return I'm going to loop together here, which is going to pick up here. So end of the run, so you'll have hot water all the way to this point. So there's a pump that goes on the cylinder that pushes water all the way around. It just circulates. So you must lag these pipes really well. Obviously, being in a roof space, they want lagging anyway really well. Because obviously it would just act like a radiator circuit. It's constantly losing its heat otherwise. So you put them on a time clock as well, and you can put them on PIRs and stuff. But effectively all it's doing is getting rid of the dead leg that would be if you open a hot tap. It would take ages to get through. So it just pushes water all the way down that pipe and then back through and then back around. It could airlock a little bit there, but the pump will probably push it over that. You can put air taps on. In theory, you don't want any high points, but not much you can do with the steel. But that'll probably work. The pump will probably get over that. So we've got a shower going here, and then just that across there, which will be fine. And then all of that's done then. Right, that's got them hot and cold all linked through, across and down, dropping into this stud in, ready for the basin. Obviously digital shower above, we don't need to worry about that, and toilet. We've just got a frame to get in here. It goes on the side. But I lag all these as well, but just always label them up as you drop them down, where stuff's going. So this end's all done, and then Jacob's just on his break at the minute, so I'll probably have a look at getting some more boards down. Although I've got the hot and cold to connect up over there yet, so I'll probably do that next. But yeah, this end's getting there. Oh, I've do the heating. I haven't done the heating yet, have I? I'll get them in. Obviously we've got wall hung frame going in here and then one on the other side. I don't know how I'm going to get this one in yet. Certainly probably not going to be able to get a 4-inch vent up there. Probably I just have to run a 2-inch or maybe a 3-inch up. Just getting these hot and colds dropped. We've got to put, they're semi-pedestal basins, and it showed blenders on the thing, but I'm going to put thermostatic taps in because inside them semi-pads you've hardly got any room. You're not really going to get a blender in, so I've just got thermostatic taps to control the water temperature. This one's going to be a pain, this one back to back. I might even have to bring that stud in forward a bit to get the frame in, but I can only do what you can do. So hot and colds are all in now across here. I'm just going to do the heating, and yeah, this what they call the west wing is all done now. Jacob's over there working hard, look, putting his boards down in that room, and then we'll move into the middle, get these down, and yeah, pretty happy then. Yesterday we had a nightmare. These drains were all brought out up. Well, that drain was coming out there, so I've had to bring that along, but obviously it's no good in the middle of my frame. And then the shower ones are on separate, I think they go into a back inlet gully, but they were just brought out everywhere, so I've had to chop all them up, move all them across, set the eco drains up everywhere. I think we've got 6 bathrooms in here. So yeah, some of them are eco, some of them are shower wastes, shower trays. But yeah, it's just hard work. That lighting's terrible, but yeah, we're getting on top of this job. So it's our second day, but really yesterday it was just setting wastes up. So I'd be happy if we get a lot of this copper fired in and a lot of the boards down. I know we won't get the underfloor heating pipes in, but, you know, you've only got, I caught my hands as well on that Milwaukee lot. I put my hand in there. That hurts to hell, that does. Don't put your hand in the Milwaukee. It bit me. Ugh. I'm alright, I'll live. But yeah, get these heating in next, and that's probably going to be the end of day 1. Or day 2, if you count yesterday. I'm not counting yesterday because it was a nightmare. So I'm just clipping my heating onto this purlin, so they're going over the top, well away from the cold pipework and stuff. So 1 tower rail over there, and then I've just got 2 over there to pick up, but I'll just clip them on there. I've got some 22s coming across, and it'll just be 15 and feed it. In theory I could have just run 15 across it. I think it'd have been fine for these 3 little tower rads, but I'll do a 22 main run. My low loss headers go in that roof space over there, so I'll just do a separate circuit off the header for the tower rails, separate for the underfloor, and then separate for the hot water off the header. But this will be fine. As I say, I'll lag all these up as well, and then I'm pretty much done in this roof space. What I'll probably end up doing here is put a couple of air taps in somewhere. I'll probably not do them at the minute, but obviously you're going to have to get to this digital shower that's going in, and the loft hatch is there. So we'll end up putting a couple of air taps somewhere accessible, because this is the high point in this roof, because obviously we're going to drop back down and go across, so any air will collect in these 2 pipes. So we'll end up with a couple of air taps somewhere where we can get to them. I haven't made my mind up yet, just so obviously all the air can bleed out. That'll be fine. How's Jacob getting on? He's getting there, look. He's got most of them down. There he is, look. He's cracking on. He's a good lad. The worst bit about these panels is obviously you've got to line all your grooves up to make it so you can come in and out. So it does take a little bit of thought, and then if it's wrong we'll blame Jacob anyway. But yeah, he's got that room done, he's in this bathroom, and then he's just got the room below me to do. And yeah, other than that, this end done then. I'm actually going to end it there on day one. I've got most of this pipework in, just got them to go across. They're all in, most of the boards are down. So yeah, not a bad first day. I'll finish that bit tomorrow because I need to have a tidy up. So all them boards are down in there. Just got this room to do really. These fit in the bucket, they come all jumbled up. They don't come in bags. Save the planet, but you've got to sort through all your fittings one by one. So yeah, them shower wastes are in, they're in. So I can sort all this out sort of when I get out of the roof. I want to get the majority of the pipework in. But yeah, fairly happy. It all looking fairly neat, which is the main thing. Them across there. So yeah, I'm going to have a tidy up now, and that'll probably do me. Right, day two. All by myself today because Jacob's off. I'm on site fairly early. Plan is finish off the heating, get them dropped down for the tower rails in there, in that wall over there. Just bring them out. It's having elements in the tower rail, so I just need to work out exactly where they need to be. We've got one on that wall as well, and then rest these boards down in the corridor and in there, and then working back to the first manifold. I need to get the boards down in there, and the first manifold is in there. So I'll probably ply that wall out, but need all this swept out, all these boards down. And yeah, a bit to crack on with today. And then tomorrow's Friday, so I'm hoping to get, I don't think I'll get it all done, but a lot of this underfloor heating down on this end of the house. The last room off that manifold is in there, but whether I'll get that done as well, that's up for debate. But as I say, first job, finish the heating off, get all this swept out, boards down, and then we can crack on with, you know, getting everything sorted. But yeah, that should be fine. Right, I'm just finishing off these tower rail pipes. I've got the ones in over at the far end. My T's coming up if in the middle, them 22s, then 15 across. Somebody's absolutely obliterated that joist. That was the last plumber, not me. Shouldn't really drill them purlins, but just got this one here to pick up, and then one over there on that back wall. So 15mm will do these two no problem. And yeah, you can just see them two at the far end. They go along and then down on square bends over there. They're all in. I'll show you at the bottom in a minute, but just get out the roof and then we should be good. I actually can't believe how well these actually stick down. I literally just sprayed that and now it's already gone off. It's absolutely solid to walk on. You'd think it'd be rubbish, but it's not bad. Got them tower rail pipes in, taped up. They just go up and above. So all my tower rails are in now. I'm just finishing off this floor, and then well, see how well I get on. Obviously I've got them certain sterling boards fixings. They just go up. Of course, still got to lag all them. They're not my burn marks, that's previous plumber. But yeah, just get the rest of these boards down in here, into that corridor, and then back to the manifold, and then I can start getting some of these pipes in. But yeah, it all takes time just putting boards down, but just I find it quicker actually to cut them with a circular saw. It makes a little bit of a mess, but it's just the quickest way I'm finding it. So yeah, getting there really. I've just got a strip to put in the middle, a little bit to do here, then that's this room done, into the corridor, and then back side of the house will actually be easier because they're all big. It's all one big room. Got a couple of little rooms in the middle, but this is all the like messing about bit really. Obviously bigger rooms are easy to let your boards in because once you've got your pattern it's just one board, one board, one board, one board, and then yeah, should be fine. But looks like Christmas in here with all that snow, doesn't it? Start to take shape once we get some pipes in. I'll start to show you what we're doing, but getting there. That's the first room all down. We're having to strap band on the corners basically because you can't get your grooves across. They haven't actually sent me any nuts from my manifolds as well, so I had 4 in the van just left over from another job. So the next one's going to be more awkward. I like to start the manifold and pull everyone back. So we've got to get across into that room on the left over there now, but you can see it lays in pretty well and it goes in pretty quick. Just obviously putting all the boards down takes the time. So 150 centres. I've actually got 2 loops in here. It goes as far as there. So it came into the bathroom, around, across 7 times, and then the second loop was just 6 on the end. I think 6 or 7. But yeah, this one's all in. That was all in. and then yeah, just do every room the same, and then get everything pressure tested, and then we can go home. I'm using 500 metre coils of pipe as well, heavy as hell. Nightmare getting them off. But yeah, we're just into this room now, up and down a couple of times in here, halfway again, and then back to the manifolds, and then it's just all this area. I want to get all this done today, but 500 metres of coils of pipe are not easy to work on. Well, there's two of us, but it's just so heavy. Obviously it gets easier as you go along, but trying to like unravel it all, absolute pain. So this is the manifold for this end. It's 12 port. Obviously you've probably seen underfloor before, so I always do my top first and bring it back in the bottom, but it's difficult with no nuts now. Brave man who leaves the level on his work, that one's fine. So obviously pump, mixing valve, blending valve, and then we just take a flow and return. I'll take it straight up that stud in and into the roof, and then I'm putting a low loss header up there somewhere on that plywood. My cylinders and stuff are going up there as well. Another shower room, back of there. Obviously we've done the underfloor heating in there, and we're just getting these in. Worst bit down these corridors. All that'll be alright. Set them at cowpine floor gully up over there. That's another bathroom, and then we've got all that to do through there yet. So there's a bit to crack on with. It's important when you're laying these, you don't kink your pipes as well. Obviously I've not done this exactly to the drawing in here because it just wasn't working. So we're going to do half. We've gone half in the doorway up and down, and then we've bored it up that one there, and then we're just going to fill this area, and then the second half is that room, and then a little bit in the bathroom as well. It showed it coming in and then up and down here, but it makes no real difference. It's still the same loop length, we've just done it slightly different. So yeah, just don't kink your pipes and you should be good. Just up and down, it's just experience. I sometimes put a spring on it, but I can't be bothered to keep sliding it, so we haven't kinked one yet, so we're good. As you can see, they're all perfect. It's just experience gets you faster. I'm never buying 500 metre lengths of pipe again. I can't even pick them up. Well heavy they are. I need to stop complaining. This pipe is actually RAS approved as well, which is rare. Obviously in theory you could use that for your secondary, but this job it's specified copper. And somewhere it's got a RAS approval number, so you can use that for hot and colds, whether it's gone. But yeah, I've saw the RAS mark on it. But just get in, show you what we've done. I'm about knackered. We've got this is going to be a bit of a nightmare in the corridor, but we've got that room done, that room done. We're just into that room. We've just got a couple more boards to lay in there. But yeah, this has actually gone down quite well. That bit's popped up in the corner. I need to sort that in a second. But it looks really neat, I think. But I'm probably going to end the video there, and then we'll pick up the rest on Tuesday because it's bank holiday weekend. So, sweating, got a sweat on, look. Proper sweat. As always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.